Hey guys, this is Chase with iDub Hockey. I'm here with Catherine Ward, stick category manager for CCM Hockey. They're hanging out here in Montreal, checking out this new Super Tacks 2.0 line. Before we start talking about specs and all that great stuff, how would you describe the flex profile and maybe what style of player it's geared for?
So it is a mid-kick, so I like to call it our all-around stick because it is great for wrist shots, but also for slap shots because you can really lean into the stick.
Okay. And then so what type of player would that be for? That person really kind of wants to get that all-around type of?
Exactly, a player that really uses both wrist shots and slap shot. Because you have a softer area for the wrist shot, you're going to get good loading, but you can also put all your weight into the slap shot because it is stiffer at the bottom.
And we were kind of talking, it looks like the flex profile's changed a little bit from that first Super Tacks, and it has to do with that upper handle. What's going on there, and how does it benefit the player?
So yeah, so the upper area is actually a little bit softer for wrist shots, so you're able to actually really lean into the shot. But what we've optimized is also the bottom area, so the lower taper. The reason for that is you get the same great performance with shooting, but you get a little bit more feel on passing and one-touch passing, so just adding that little more response at the bottom.
Okay. And then kind of continuing with the lower portion here, it sounds like you made some good improvements in the blade too. What do we have there?
Yeah, so we've actually kept a very similar blade as the Super Tacks, but we reinforced it. So what we've done is actually add material at the toe and at the heel of the blade to really make sure that those two areas are reinforced.
Kind of preventing that chipping or cracking that can happen on blades and whatnot.
Exactly.
Okay, and then another big change that you can see when you first pick it up is that new weave, Sigma-Tex. What's going on? What is that, and what's that doing for you?
Yeah, so Sigma-Tex is our new spread toe. Sigma-Tex is actually a company that is also used in Formula One cars, in military, and so it's a really lightweight but really strong fiber. So what it's bringing to us is actually extra durability, but for a lighter weight.
Awesome, so you kind of get the best of both worlds there too.
Exactly.
So now what about bumper technology? We saw that debut in the Ultra Tacks. What about the stick? Are we still going to see that here?
Yeah, we're still bringing that to the Super Tacks 2.0 because hockey is, there's a lot of slashing happening. With the bumper, you're really able to get better compaction in the corners and protect against that.
Okay, now continuing with the Ultra Tacks, which has been one of my favorite sticks of all time. It sounds like we were bringing back the feel a little bit in the flex profile. And then what about the blade? Because I was a huge fan of the stiffness. What are we going to see down there?
Yeah, the stiffness of the blade is so important for Tacks because it is all about accuracy. So we're still having a very stiff blade on the Super Tacks 2.0 to really make sure that the blade stays square to the target, like with the Ultra Tacks blade.
Just giving you that deadly accuracy.
Exactly.
Okay, so what about our lower price points? What are we going to see as far as upgrades go?
Yeah, so on the second price point, like we just actually talked about, the stiffness of the blade is super important. So we're bringing a 12K weave that actually adds to the torsional stiffness. So again, allowing to keep that that blade square to the target. And then on the price point below, what we've actually done is bring the Ultra Tacks blade to that price point. Awesome. So maybe that's a stick you'll have to check out.
I might have to. Well, Catherine, thank you for all your time out here and info. And then for you guys at home that want to check out more of these CCM Super Tacks 2.0 sticks, make sure to go to icewarehouse.com.